got Lamar Edwards in the building, founder of Penseri Richie. We'll just ask you a few questions for my interview today. We can start off with, what's your name, man?
Lamar Edwards, also known as Money Ma.
Okay, what's your age?
20.
20 years old.
20 years young.
Nah, 20 years young.
Yeah.
I like that. So what school you go to, Lamar?
I'm about to go to LaGuardia.
Oh, okay, you're gonna switch it up to LaGuardia. Why is it?
When I first started school, I had this image that you had to go to the most expensive or the whichever school had the best reputation or whatever for being the best. And then once I was in there, I realized college, just like anything else, is just another business. You feel me? Like, you doing all of that to get a piece of paper at the end. It doesn't really matter where you get your piece of paper. Feel me? That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I respect that. So, you're a fashion designer at Penseri Richie. When did you realize you wanted to become a fashion designer?
Let's see. I would say about high school. About like sophomore year, junior year, around that time, I started to learn more about fashion and get even more into it. Yeah, around that time.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's see what you got on right now.
Yeah, we got, this is last season, Penseri Richie. This is a DMPP shirt. So, you know how I go.
Okay, that's cool. So why'd you choose the rabbit? Why'd you choose the sneakers and the shirt?
Oh, this is my original Richie Rabbit logo. This is him. This is our main character. You feel me? And so, and outfit-wise, this is just how he dresses. He dresses how we dress, so it's not hard to come up with outfits. You know what I mean? Like, we got the same watch on, the same kicks on. Like, it's not that much different. I wear Louis pouches, and you know, just outfits that I would wear, or someone in the fashion world would wear.
That's dope. I like that. Penseri Richie, does it mean anything? What does that
Yeah, it definitely means something. We have a motto we live by: rich thoughts and poor habits. And the Penseri Richie, it means rich thoughts, because you know that's the more important aspect of it. You wouldn't have more rich thoughts than poor habits.
Yeah.
You feel me? But at the end of the day, you can't help it. Everybody has their own poor habits. You feel me? But the thing is, people feel that if you have these certain poor habits, that you only come out to be a certain person or you know, get to a certain level. Our clothing line is about showing that no matter who you are, how you are, where you're from, you can make it to any level. So you know, we got rich thoughts and poor habits. I might have on $1,000 jeans, $400 belt, $300 shirt, but you still see me sagging my pants, chilling, you know, but drinking that $1 Arizona. So you feel me? So yeah, so that's how we are.
I feel you. Is there any way people like my classmates or anybody else who's watching this film could buy your clothes? Any website?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's Penseri Richie, PENSIERI Penseri Richie .bigcartel.com. Got all the new shit on there.
All right, cool. So before we go, anything else you want to say to any artists?
I would just have to say, artists that really put their time and hard work into this craft of designing or having your own clothing line, whatever it is, with you photography or whatever it is, that's what I respect. You know, feel me? So I'm always with back somebody like that. But people some of the new artists I've been realizing just throwing pictures on shirts and saying I got clothing line now, that's not what respect. I just wanna take the time to show the difference between, you know, a real artist and the fakers. You feel me?
Exactly.
So that's about it though.
Do you consider yourself an artist?
Yeah, definitely. I feel you're an artist. You feel me?
Thanks a lot.
No problem, man. But any person that does something like, I designed this, or even the person that designed this case, you do your photography, you have a vision, that's your art. You feel me? That's what you're good at. Music is an art. Anything's an artist. The person that sewed this shirt up is an artist, you feel me?
Yeah.
So definitely I'm an artist.
See, that's dope. We need more young men like you know, more entrepreneurs.
Yeah, you know how that goes.
No, thanks a lot, man, for coming out, speaking to my class. You know what I'm saying?
No problem, man.
Alright, I'ma holler, y'all. Alright, come. something about yourself, Zach. Your age, school.
I go to Nassau. I work like a regular person. I live a regular life, trying to make it. And then I suggest everybody chase their dreams because you don't want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life.
Facts. What's your major?
Communications. I might do photojournalism.
Nice, nice. Why you like photography and photojournalism?
Because photography, like, it's a message behind every photo. And it speaks to everybody, regardless of the message it gives them.
Where you from, Zach?
I'm from Queens,
From Queens? Where in Queens?
Southside Jamaica, Queens.
There you go. Southside Jamaica, Queens. So, what other things can you do besides photography? What else are you into?
I can make beats. Also, I could like engineer for like people like.
Oh, you're a
that
producer?
rap. Yeah. So I could do stuff like that. You know.
You know Lamar, right? Lamar Edwards?
Yeah.
Penseri Richie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his fashion line out right now. I know you're pretty cool with him. You ever had any fashion line?
Yeah, I had something my high school year, but I decided to just drop it a little bit later because I want to get my plan together. But I did have some stuff out in 2011.
What was the brand name of the line?
It's called Sky Dreams.
Sky Dream?
Yeah.
Do you plan on doing anything else in the future with the same Sky Dreams, or you plan on doing something new?
Yeah, definitely. I plan on doing something in the future with that. I've just been, practicing my craft and getting everything together. So gotta build up my plan before I actually step into the field. That's basically what I've been doing right now.
Do you plan on making a career with your skills, with your artistic skills, with your photography and your music and your clothing line? Do you want to make a profit off of it, or?
Yeah, I definitely plan on doing that in the long run because it's what I like doing. So I don't want to work for somebody else. I'd rather work for myself. Do my own little thing, make enough money so I could live. Make enough money, feed my future kids, family. I'd be good.
Yeah, I respect that. Man, any other words, any suggestions you want to say before we leave right now?
I think if you want to chase your dreams, you should definitely do that. And, don't believe everything people say. Just because somebody says that, oh, you can't do it or you don't have the talent, that's all I got to say.
All right.
Peace.
Thanks. What's up, y'all? What's up, class? My name is Jonathan Oki, Dr. Oki.
Alright, so where you from, what are your interests?
I'm from Jamaica, Queens. I'm interested in photography, big photography fan. Music, I like music production. I make music myself. I like fashion. I'm into fashion. I plan on making a fashion label pretty soon. And I'm into life. I just like to learn. I like to do new things.
Where do you plan on going with your photography and your beats in the future?
I definitely want to let rappers and artists and different people of music genres use my music. And I want to sell my photography. I want to use it for events. I want to use it for commercial activities like things on a bus or modeling or landscape photography. I'm interested in National Geographic. I like stuff like that. I like nature. I like everything. I like just taking pictures in general. So yeah.
So, who inspired you to be into photography and like making beats?
I just did it out of a hobby. My friends kind of inspired me because like they just made me want to remember all the things that I've been doing, so I could look back and just see what I was doing. And after that, my dad got me inspired because I just found out he was a photographer. And then now some of my friends are starting to become photographers, and that's inspiring me even more. So that's pretty cool. So I just get a lot of inspiration from doing one thing, and then I figured out that I could do with music too with it, and then that inspires people, a large group of people at one time. So yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Alright. So, do you consider yourself an artist?
Do I consider myself an artist? Yes, I consider myself an artist. I consider myself as an innovator. I consider myself as a composer. I consider myself as a visionary, a philosopher. I like to create. I love to create. I have a passion for creating new things, anything, such as like inventions, anything that make my life better. I like creating photography. Like if I see something I like, I want to just change it into something different, something that's just abstract. So me just having such an abstract and open mind, I feel like I am an artist. And I like doing other things that's based in art, like culinary. I like making different foods, drawing and music, things like that fall into the art category. So yeah, I consider myself an artist.
How do you plan on establishing yourself in the fashion industry? How do you plan on taking your brand to the next level?
Fashion-wise, I want to make sure I have a good knowledge on the fabrics and marketing schemes, because I know that that's what really counts as far as distributing your clothes. I already know I have the creativity to make the clothing, and I know what people like already, even though fashion changes every day. So I think I could keep up with a fluctuating pattern of fashion. I think I could do that. So I just have to have a broad knowledge of what I'm doing before I get in there. But yeah, that should be coming up pretty soon.
Alright.
I just want to thank everybody that took the time out to watch this film. I hope you learned something from this. I hope you could absorb any knowledge or just trace your dreams, be more ambitious in your goals, think positive, be more artistic, be more creative. Don't be stuck into society's rules that they tell you to do. Just do what you think is good in your heart, and just be who you are 100% and don't change. So thanks a lot, and it was a good experience making this documentary.
Yeah, baby.